Hello, my name is Torrence Pittman, and this is my first day with Cultivating Hope in California. And what I've learned on this trip, or as of today, is that there's no limitations. And I've seen that from, multiple people, starting off with Fonz. He started off with a small business with his friends.
I always knew the value of having access to resources, and I taught myself every possible program and tool that they had in that lab.
And so with Amy, she wants us to push how AI can be very beneficial to our daily lives.
But by the time the end of this week comes, you're gonna oh yeah, Amy or Fonz talked about that. That's great. You don't have to memorize everything here, but I want you to start being aware of the terminology, because you need to know the terminology to have an effective conversation for your career and what's next.
Just all the other young, great thinkers that were presented to us today. I never would have considered 3D printing or coding to be just such an amazing gift that people can learn. And also with the website making, it was very good. You can make your own music and start creating. And with the bike riding, I love that too. I got to assist one of my good known friends, Cole. And so it was a lot to take in, a lot to experience, and I've learned a lot. I really wanted to show my mom the video of me riding a bike, because I've gone 18 years not really knowing how to ride a bike, because she just couldn't make the time for me. It kind of puts a spot in my heart that makes me and her feel glad. With the other experiences that I got to try today, the Torno's pizza, the drinks. And today, I've enjoyed a lot. I've met some really great people. Brandon, he was really relatable to the point where he talked about his personal life and his upbringing, about how he was in a single parent home. And it was relatable not just to me, but to other people, spoke to me personally. And then we had Mala, and she talked about how despite where you're from, you can still have an impact. I spoke to her about Adobe Flash possibly coming back.
Oh my God, how old are you? How do you know about Flash? I thought Flash was history. That's awesome. I'd love a photograph of you and your name, and I'll share it with our top Flash evangelist. He will be so excited to know that this next generation is interested in Flash.
And I do look forward to that. I enjoyed the food. I tried falafels, I tried salmon, I tried asparagus. I tried a whole lot today. We also spoke with Garen, who talked about Firefly. And then we did make a little movie about an angry old man in the desert doing jumping jacks. That was a good time to enjoy. It was really fun. We're currently passing through Highway 1. And today has just been really great. We spoke with Miss Jennifer Cox, and she was just telling us about how she went from fashion to having an Apple job, even though she started at Gap. And that was really interesting how she made that transition. She happened to just bump into me and said, "Hey, your group looks nice. I wanted to come speak with all of you." And so I introduced myself, and after that we spoke with Bree, and she was also from Birmingham like us, so it became really relatable on how she grew up in the same area, and she went all the way from there to California and made the adjustment. Today really has been fun. Probably one of my best days that I've had so far. And I'm just so very thankful.